Chicago weather.
Travel talk. This is travel talk.
Cousins, kinfolks, what's good? It's your girl, the Real Life Plug, and I'm here at the Cross Country booth at TracFone 2022. I'm here with allied recruiter Caitlin.
Hi guys, how's it going?
So today, this is going to actually be episode 3 of our Travel Talk podcast. Today we're going to be asking Caitlin what are top 3 things that she looks for in a travel CNA.
Yeah, awesome. Hey guys, so yeah, I would say the top 3 things that we look for is someone who is versatile, who's open to going places. I would say open to shifts is a big thing as well. And someone who's a team player, someone who's not afraid to get their hands dirty and help everyone out. Yeah.
What would you say is one of the biggest things or hurdles in the recruitment process?
I would say maybe one of the biggest things is getting documentations together from the healthcare professional. Sometimes that can be a little complicated, especially if they've traveled many places before and getting all of those documents in together. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So as an agency owner, I can definitely relate to that because we are in the process of beginning to recruit our own employees now. So one thing that we recommend for employees to do or potential employees to do is to upload their profiles to something like Kamana or a website like that. So how familiar are you with Kamana?
So we do not use it as a company ourselves, but being here at TracFone, we've seen it everywhere, and they actually spoke about it yesterday, and it would be something really great that I think that we can encourage our healthcare professionals to use.
Have any healthcare experience, background, or anything like that?
So I actually do not.
Okay.
I actually came from the restaurant industry. So management, totally out of left field. But it's very similar in the way that you are dealing with people every day. You have to be personable. You have to be able to hold a conversation. That's probably a big thing, I think, in life in general. But yeah, it's very similar. It sounds a little crazy, like they wouldn't mesh together, but they actually really do. So yeah.
How did you get started as a recruiter?
So I was actually approached on LinkedIn
Really?
by our corporate recruiter. So she reached out to me, asked me if it was something I'd be interested in, and I said, why not? And here I am. It's been a year and some change, and I'm here at TracFone.
How long is the recruitment process from start to finish with you guys?
Yeah, so the way that it works for us is as soon as we're able to get those documents in, we're able to go ahead and start submitting to positions. So if we're submitting to our hot jobs, those are the faster ones that have anywhere from 24 to 72 hour turnaround time, which are really awesome. So definitely if you get with a recruiter with us, ask them about the hot jobs, any exclusivities that we have, definitely reach out to us about those.
How much money would you recommend for someone to have saved up before they start traveling?
So I would definitely look at how much you're going to be spending for housing in that area. Do your homework, do your research, see how much you're going to be spending, plan for food, plan for all of those things, and then see what you have. At the end of the day, you're obviously going to look at, the different expenses for that area. So definitely just familiarizing yourself with it, and then basing it off of that to see, how much you're going to need. Yeah.
What region would you say the higher paying contracts are in for winter 2022?
For winter, so I would say probably Massachusetts is always a big one. But I would say any state that has a lot of snow, in the winter times, because they tend to be the less desirable ones and they tend to need more help. So they're going to be the ones that are paying a lot more. So don't be afraid to be in snow.
No, I definitely am not a snowbird.
Yes,
so
yes.
When the snow comes,
You're out.
I'm in Cali,
Yeah.
I'm in Miami,
A lot of people are.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people are, but I'm telling you, if you're after the money, you have to go where those contracts
Is
are.
it easy to tell or spot a potential employee who is in it just for the money?
I would say yes, because one of our first questions that we ask is, why are you traveling? But I love when people are honest. If they're like, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm here just for the money, perfect. Then I'll only send you contracts that are, where the money is. But you have to be open to location in that sense, you know what I mean? But if you have someone that's like, well, I really love California because my cousin lives there or whatever, then I know, okay, we're going to look at contracts only there. Yeah, so communication's the biggest thing.
Jersey.
Okay.
And then let's kind of snowball into that a little bit. So, let me continue. So I actually walked off of one of my last 2 contracts because my recruiter did not communicate with me. What is, I guess, a piece of advice that you would have for travelers as it pertains to communicating with their recruiter, or maybe if they're having problems outside of the regular 9 to 5 or 3 to 11 workday?
Definitely. So I honestly think it's just finding a recruiter that meshes with you. So, just because you're talking with a recruiter somewhere, that doesn't mean you have to stick with that person. If you feel like you guys are not vibing very well, or maybe you would be better fit with someone else, definitely let them know that. Another thing is, when I first talk to someone, I ask them, what are you looking for out of me as a recruiter? Like, what do you need from me? And a lot of times you'll get people communication or only text me, like, don't call me between this time and this time, whatever. So definitely, bringing that up to them. Say, this is what I'm looking for out of a recruiter is A, B, and C. Putting it all out there is the biggest thing.
It has been an extreme pleasure talking with Caitlin from Cross Country Healthcare Agency. If you guys are in the market for a new contract, please make sure, especially my CNA and allied health cousins, please make sure you contact Cross Country and ask for Caitlin. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next episode.